In a team full of the Sidemen win the Champions League in FIFA 22. So CareerMode, yes boys, you heard it right. Today we're going to be using the Sidemen and see if they can win the Champions League. For the first time in this channel, we'll be utilizing the Create Your Club feature to create Sidemen FC. Okay, so it's probably gonna take me a little while, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do it real quick. And just to clarify, we're gonna be taking away Norwich, the worst team in the Premier League. So as you can see on the screen, there's a Sidemen kit and a Sidemen badge, which they use for the charity matches. So I mean, it's pretty simple. So we have some pretty boring kits here. A black Nike, which they did have. And then I have an away kit. So I just made this the away kit, Nike again, with black stripe down the middle. Looks pretty sick. As for this one, I chose white for the primary and black for the secondary. That way it's a little bit different. But really, it's really hard to not being able to basically recreate the whole Sidemen FC stuff. So I tried my best. As for the groups, we have taken over Group H in the Champions League over Chelsea to take on Juventus, Malmo, and this other team we don't know. I mean, the team isn't going to be the best, so we want to have the maximum of opportunity to reach the final. So like I said, in this video, we're going to see if the Sidemen can go ahead and win the Champions League or anything in general in the English Premier League. Like I said, this is the first time we use Create Club. If you guys have any other suggestions to do like some challenges with Create Club, let me know down below. Okay boys, it's time to meet the squad. If you guys don't know who the Sidemen are, where have you been this past couple years, go check them out. They have 14 million subscribers. They're amazing, man. But obviously, there's only 7 of them, so we had to fill in the spot 4 more players. So I've obviously created a couple of their friends in the squad as well. Okay boys, here is the squad. Time to meet the squad. Like I said, I only bothered to make an 11 because there's not really no point. We're gonna sim one season. It's not like we're simming a couple seasons. So starting off in goal is one of the Sidemen's dear friends in Calix. Calix plays as a goalkeeper. Apparently he used to be in the Arsenal Academy. I don't even know if that was true or not, but we have made him an 82 rating, respectable rating. Obviously, I don't want to make him too high or too low, but at the same time, if we're competing for the Champions League, they all have to be 80s and up. So, Calix is a goalkeeper. That's pretty much it. To him, like, he only plays goalkeeper for the Sidemen. When he played in this charity match, he played as a goalkeeper, and pretty much it. Moving on to the right back position is another of the Sidemen's friends. I know I probably missed out on some people, but this is what came to mind. So, Reeve. If you guys don't know who Reeve is, he is a FIFA YouTuber. At least he used to be. Now he just body builds in his YouTube channel, I do believe. So, he is a strong, very strong guy if you guys have not seen him. And he plays defender, I do believe. At least that's where I see him. So, probably his best statistics is his physical. Like I said, he is a big man. He's a bodybuilder. I have given him an 83 rating. I think that's pretty fair. Moving on to the left back position, we do have another dear friend of the Sidemen. It is going to be Cal Freezy. Cal Freezy, I don't know too much about as in football-wise. Obviously, I've been watching them as well over the years. But I made him a pretty decent left back. I know he's probably not a left back, but I just needed to fill in some positions. And I really wanted to put him in the squad because he's a really good friend of them. But to be fair, I did add everybody's age, everybody's height, and everybody's nationality. So everything should be right, other than the fact, obviously, their weight and some stuff like that. And finally, the last player that is not a Sidemen, it is going to be Chris MD. We all know how good Chris MD is. If you guys don't know how good Chris MD is, well, where have you been? Chris MD, in my opinion, is one of the more talented YouTubers and one of the more talented players in the squad. He has been playing football since a young age, and he has a really good talent. Obviously, he did play for YouTube All-Stars and won that one charity match, but he's a very good friend of the Sidemen, so I went and put him in here. Okay, guys, now on to the Sidemen. So, first of all, we do have Ethan Payne, or Behzinga, as he is further known. So, Ethan, I see him as a center back. I'm pretty sure he's played center back in one of the charity matches, at least from what I do remember. So, obviously, Behzinga used to be a little big. He was a big boy, but obviously, he's had his transformation recently. And now I have made his best stat defending and alongside physicality. So we all know how wham he's got, how good in shape he is now. So he is in the first center back position. Moving on to his center back pairing, who I think is slightly a better footballer than Ethan. It is going to be Rotushaw or Harry Lewis. That is his name. So Harry Lewis, we all know who he is. You guys have to know who he is. He has like 16 mil subs, but Harry is a pretty good player in my opinion. I've seen a lot of challenges from him, and I've seen him play football in the charity matches, and he actually does really well as a center back. So we have made him an 87 rating, 2 above Behzinga. Like I said, I think he is slightly better. Good physicality, good defending, pretty much it. CDM position, we do have Zerkaa or Josh. Basically, I have made him the captain as well. Not only is he the oldest, but he does keep the side together a lot. Like, if you guys do watch the Sidemen, he does a lot of planning, he does a lot of financing, but that's a little bit more into depth. But football-wise, I think he isn't the very best, but he's a pretty decent footballer out of the 7. 85 rating is pretty respectable. I have made his mentality stats, which you cannot see here. His mentality stats is best. Why? Because he's a very smart guy. He's wise, I guess. He's not old. He's wise. He's older than the other Sidemen. So I think an 85 rating suits him, as well as his mentality being his highest stat should be amazing. Moving on to the right mid position, probably the second best Sidemen football-wise, in my opinion, it is going to be Toby or TBJZL. I was debating if he was better than Miniminter or not, but from what I've seen, I think Sidemen is better. So right now we're in TBJZL though. We have made him a right mid, playing on the other side of Chris MD. He is very rapid, we have seen, and he is very skillful as well. I don't know why he didn't get 5-star skill moves when I gave him so many skills, but I guess. But yeah, he is very fast. You guys have seen him play football. He's really good at shooting as well. So hopefully he's going to be one of the main players and try to get this side into the Champions League. Moving on to the striker position, is probably the worst player in this side. But we have had to make him at least 80 some, because if we want to compete for the Champions League, we need to have a decent team. So Vikk is not a football player. He's only played football when he's in a video. So he has learned a lot in these past couple years with the Sidemen. We have seen him improve so much from scoring that penalty in a charity match to falling over in the beginning stages of the career. So Vikk, I have made him an 81. I've made him pretty fast. He's pretty physical as well now. He's got a little bit bigger. Obviously, he is short, which lets him down just a little bit. He is 5'6", but he's still pretty rapid. We've made him pretty decent at shooting. And like I said, he's gotten really big, just like Josh. Everyone of the Sidemen right now is pretty fit. So 81, I think, is pretty respectable. Moving on to probably everybody's favorite, the main guy, according to everyone, because apparently he carried the Sidemen. But no, the Sidemen did not get carried. Everybody is who they are, and they have made it because of everyone, not just because of one man. But KSI is the most famous out of everyone. He's obviously also a rapper and a boxer, so he is not the best footballer as well. In the past he was, but nowadays, nowadays all of the Sidemen are not that good, except like Toby and Miniminter. But KSI 85, not too bad. I have made him a striker. I know he plays everywhere, to be honest. Like I said, some of these players don't actually play in this position. I just, from what I've seen and what I think they should play. So we have put KSI up top next to Vikk. Let's see if these two men can go ahead and get some goals. Moving on to the best player in the side, in my opinion, it is going to be Miniminter, Miniminter. If you guys don't know how good this guy is, he's absolutely insane. Him and Toby and Chris are absolutely insane when they play. Obviously, now they play a little bit less, so they're not as good. But if you guys go back to like what 2017, 2018, when they'd make football videos all the time, they were like in their prime, I guess. I think out of everyone here, only these three would make it professional if they trained hard enough. But we have made him a 90 rating. He can absolutely do everything, man. We've seen him tackle. We've seen him score from the halfway line in a charity match. We've seen him score free kicks, top bangers, crossbar challenges, everything, bro. Now that you guys have met the squad, we have Vikk, KSI, Miniminter, Toby, Chris, Zerkaa, Calfreezy, Ethan, Harry, Reeve, and Calux. It's time to go ahead and sim to the end of the season. I'm really hoping they can at least reach the Champions League final. I'm really hoping we can win something, because in these challenges, we tend to not win anything. Like I said before, there will be absolutely no development plans. They're all like not youngsters. They're all like above 25. Everybody here is above 25. Harry being the youngest and Josh being the oldest at 29. I think Calux might be a little bit older than him at 30 or something like that. But we do have the cheat engine, so we don't get fired. And at the start, we did lower our expectations, so absolutely nothing can happen. We can't get fired unless we get relegated. But anyways, guys, leave your predictions down below. Do you guys think the Sidemen will win anything, or the Champions League? Anything, absolutely anything at all? Maybe just the FA Cup or something? But let's go ahead and sim to the end of the season, and let's see how they do. Okay, boys, we have reached the end of the season. It's time to see if they want anything. Hopefully the Champions League, but to be honest, I really doubt it. I'm really hoping they at least want something, though. I feel like this team is really well-rounded, other than the goalkeeping position. But Calix does have a strong defense in front of him with Ethan and with Harry. So let's go ahead and check how they did this season. Okay, boys, I want to start from the relegation zone up. I had covered my eyes when I clicked on it, and I scrolled down, and like I didn't see it at all. So it's gonna be a surprise to me as well. So I think, if it's a surprise, right? I think they finished around like 7th place. I think it's a respectable position. Like I said, it's not the best team, but I think Calix really lets them down and go, not being the highest rated. But they do have a strong defense, so maybe they might prove me wrong here. But I'm pretty sure they finished around top 6, so let's go ahead and find out. So not in the bottom 13th. They're not in the bottom of the table. That's already looking good. Are they in 7th place? Okay, they didn't finish 7th place. Did they finish below 5th? Okay, they haven't. They're in the top 4, boys. They secure Champions League football if we were to do another season. Did they finish in 3rd place? Boys, they're in the top 2. No, I cannot actually believe this. This is crazy. Nah, there's no way they won the title. Man City surely won the title. Boys, they've actually won the title, boys. The Sidemen have won the Premier League title. We should have named this Sidemen if they can win the Premier League, but I named it Can They Win the Champions League? But 89 points. Only 3 losses. That's absolutely unbelievable. Let's go ahead and check if they won anything else. As for the FA Cup, they've actually won it 2-1 against West Ham in the final. Boys, they're going for a treble, boys. They're actually going for a treble. So, a CareerMode Cup, surely they didn't win it this time. Surely. Okay, they didn't win it. Where did they lose? They reached the quarterfinals. Not too bad, losing to Liverpool 3-2. Almost got a domestic treble. But it's time to check the Champions League. Okay, like I said, the Sidemen weren't in Group H. I'm hoping they passed in 2nd place. I don't think they would have topped the group. Juventus are a pretty strong side, but they actually went ahead and won every single game but one and topping the group. So, round of 16. If they top the group, surely they should win in the round of 16. And no, they lost to Ajax in the round of 16. I was actually hoping they at least reach the semis or something. But eventual winners, Real Madrid. But I think they had a pretty good season, the Sidemen. They won the Premier League and they won the FA Cup as well. Okay, I just want to take a look at the stats of some of these players. Some of them actually grew even though they're like 28 and above, like 26 and above. So Vikk has gone up +4, he is an 85. Casey has gone up +2, he is an 87. Miniminter already being 90, went up another +2 to make him a 92. Toby only went up a +1, which is really kind of how really wanted him to reach a 90. 89 is still respectable though. Chris MD actually went up to an 89, I think from an 86, I do believe. Josh has gone up a +3 at 30 years old, 29 years old. 88 is not too bad. Ethan went ahead and matched Terry's rating at the start to an 87, another +2 for him. Cal Freezy has gone up a +4, I do believe being an 81, now he's an 85. Reeve got a +3, I think he was an 82, reached an 85, not too bad. Harry went up +1 to an 88, and Calix actually went up +3, which is not bad to see. As you can see, everyone in this team has an 85 or above rating, so the Sidemen did perform. I actually want to see who got top scorer. Okay, the most appearance maker, it is actually almost all of the Sidemen and the rest. Calix and Zerkaa and KSI and Vikk playing all 56 games. I'm so glad they didn't get an injury, man. Like, I'm so glad they didn't get an injury. But top goal scorer is going to Vikk. Vikk got top goal scorer, man, with 33 goals. Miniminter right behind him with 31. KSI with 25. And Josh with 17. For CDM is actually not bad, man. As for top assists, it's actually going to be Josh taking it with 13 assists. KSI with 12. Vikk with 12. And Chris MD with 10. And as for clean sheets, it is going to be Calix taking the side. So I actually didn't show you guys how they look. So I kind of tried. Why does I actually tried to make them look how they actually look. I don't know what happened to Miniminter's hair. Okay, yeah, everyone should be fine other than him. His changed. I don't know why he has black hair. I have made him with blonde hair, but the game glitched, I guess. I mean, we're using a lot of cheats here, so maybe that's why I messed up. As for Toby, like I said, man, I tried my best. The haircut looks kind of like his, but the face, it's really hard to recreate someone in FIFA. Chris MD, same with the hair. Same, he would wear that tucked in shirt. That's why some of these players have tucked in shirt. As Harry as well. Kind of looks like him, kind of doesn't. I mean, none of these players really look alike. I think the most proud of is Josh, which is right here. Looks kind of like him. The hair, I couldn't find his hair, but the beard looks pretty sick on him, and he is the captain. As for Ethan, red hair. Actually, I'm really satisfied with this one, okay? Obviously, we can't make them, but they kind of look similar, okay? If you guys can see, they kind of look similar. No? Red hair. Why is he from Eritrea? I don't know why his went to Eritrea, not England, bro. This game is really bad. KSI, I mean, pretty decent hair, but other than that, it doesn't really look much like him. Calix as well, kind of looks like him. Calix kind of looks like almost a lot of people, like a lot of FIFA players in the game. Reeve as well looks nothing like him at all. I wish I could have made him a little bit more built, but I couldn't. Cal Freezy as well does not look anything like him. Got the beard right, but the hair, no. And Vikk, finally, the last player, doesn't look anything like him, man. But I'm sorry I forgot to show you guys at the beginning of the game. I mean, at the beginning of the season, but I'm very satisfied with this challenge, okay? They won the Prem and they won the FA Cup, reached the semis of the CareerMode Cup, and they did lose in the round of 16 with the Champions League. So, can the Sidemen win the Champions League? No. But they can win the Premier League, as sure. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to click that like button, that subscribe button, and the notification bell. Get notified anytime we do post. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. If you guys have any suggestions for like another Creator Club challenge or any challenge at all, let me know down below. Just make sure to do the things that you love, the things that make you happy, and just be yourself, man. It's been your boy Edgar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day, and chamos.